This is a demo for jibehome, a communications hub for real estate transactions. This demo focuses on starting a new action plan. If you would like to see the introductory video for jibehome, that video is available on our YouTube channel. As a reminder, jibehome is available on the web at www.jibehome.com, as well as Google Play and the Apple App Store. Now, let's log in to get started. Once you arrive at the dashboard, the easiest way to start a new action plan is to click the plus button on the bottom right-hand corner. After clicking the plus button, you will be brought to a list of existing action plan templates. An action plan template is a predefined set of action items that you can reuse for future action plans. In other words, instead of having to retype in your task list and due dates each time you start a new action plan, you can use an existing template to jump right in. These templates contain a brief description, an earliest completion date, which is the soonest all of the action items can be completed, and the default team. The default team are team members who are assigned to one or more action items. Creating and editing templates will be covered in the next video, but for now, we are going to focus on starting a new action plan. For this demo, I'm going to pick a 45-day closing. Here we have the action plan details. These are the details that show up on the dashboard cards when a user logs in. Now, by default, it uses the photograph from your account settings, but you can change it to anything you want, including a picture of the house being sold. You can also edit the name and description of the action plan, as well as selecting the due date. In this case, I know there are a few follow-up action items to do after closing, so I'm picking a completion date a few days after the closing. If you click on the Action Item tab, you'll see a list of the action items for the action plan. Dates have already been assigned to each action item based on the completion date we just chose. Each action item also has default team members assigned to it. It's possible to edit these action items now, but we're going to cover that in the template demo. For now, we're just going to assume that all of these action items are good. So, to launch the action plan, we'll just click this check icon and put the plan into action. As you can see, a brand new action plan has been launched, and action items have already been started and assigned due dates based on the template. As the owner of the action plan, you have control over who can see which action item, as well as mark an action item as complete. Let's say you want to add a team member to a specific action item. You can add the team member by clicking this Add Person icon here. You'll be taken to a searchable list of jibehome users. By default, we list team members you frequently use at the top of the list to minimize the amount of searching that is needed. If you need to invite someone who is not already a member, you can click on the invite icon on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. By selecting invite, this will automatically add the user to the system. By adding them to the action item, they will start receiving emails from the system whenever you add a comment, photo, or document. If they respond to the email, their response will automatically be added to the appropriate action item. So, if you have a team member that doesn't want to log in or download the app, they can still use email to correspond with you, and those emails will be automatically imported into the appropriate action item. Once you are done inviting new team members for the action item, click Done. You will notice that the team member is now added to the action item. A notice has gone out to other team members letting them know about this new addition. As the owner of the action plan, you also have the ability to mark an action item as complete. If you have assigned a task to another team member, You also have the ability to manually send them a reminder. However, if you don't, the system will send one out automatically as well. You have the option of delaying when an action item is started. If you'd like to start an action item or create a new one, you can do so by clicking the plus icon at the bottom of the page. From here, you can choose a previously defined, unstarted action item or create a new one. If you would like to edit an action plan, you could do so by clicking the photo icon at the top of the action item list. This takes you back to the same screen you saw when you first started the action plan. We'll talk about editing action plans and creating templates in our next video. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@jibehome.com or visit our website at www.jibehome.com.